ready here and to go live. It's gonna be like a mini class session. All right, like a mini class session here, and hopefully everybody can see me. And welcome. And so today we're talking about a weekend warrior split. You have the board behind me. So just to reference some things, right? And so let me introduce myself. Eddie G here, Coach Eddie. I've been doing this over 15 years. I got my master's in nutrition, my master's in exercise science. So what I give you, the advice I give you is something I've trained over thousands of people. So the reason I'm doing today is the weekend warrior split is because a lot of people work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. They don't have time to hit the gym. So what I want to do is give them a split that they could do. And if you don't have time to watch the live stream, you can always come back and watch it. So we're going to start. All right. So we're looking here at Saturday. So Monday through Friday, you don't got time to go to the gym because you're just too tired. If you're really tired, you might get injured when you go to the gym. So you want to go fresh. I really recommend, you can see up here Saturday, I really recommend that you do in the evening, you know. Right now it's going to start getting dark around 7:30, pretty soon like 6, 5:30. What summer ends. So, you know, around that time, hit the gym and then you can go out. So what are you going to do on a Saturday? Well, it's going to be back, chest, and shoulders on a Saturday, that first day. And if you think about, we're starting here with a bench press. If you're thinking about doing the bench press, it could be with the barbell. Working that chest, it could be with dumbbells. It can be with cables. There's anything that really is anything in a press off the chest. You want to work those chest muscles, right? Next will be seated rows. And if you don't, all right, again, if you're not familiar with any of these exercises, go back and watch the video again. That'll help you, right? So the next are seated rows. That's going to work your back muscles. All right, seated rows. I'm trouble with the connection here. Here, you're going to roll back, really working. All right, here we go. We're back again, having trouble with the connection. More than usual. Sometimes I have trouble like one time, but right now already 3 times. So after seated rows, you're going to do standing overhead press. So standing overhead press, and mainly hit your anterior shoulders. Also going to hit the triceps. And it's going to work the core once the weight's up above your head. You can do barbell. You can do dumbbell. You can do kettlebell. This depends on what you want to work, right? After standing overhead press, lat pull downs. Oh, and I forgot. As far as sets go, anywhere from 3 to 4 sets, right? Repetitions, if you want to build muscle, 8 to 12. If you want more endurance, you want to burn body fat, 10 to 15. If you're looking to just get stronger, anywhere from 5 reps to 8 reps. So this depends what you want, all right? Lat pull down. A lot of people cannot do pull-ups, so lat pull down is an excellent choice for your muscle development until you're able to do a pull-up. And if you can do pull-ups, great. If you're real strong, you can add weight. But then again, this video, weekend warriors, most people who are really strong, they're going to do a gym 4 or 5 times a week. We're going to make time for themselves to work out. If you're just, you're real busy, you're probably already in your 40s, your 50s, or even your 60s, you're probably going to go with a lat pull down, especially if you haven't worked out in a while. This is most of the time the case. This is the general consensus. There's always an exception to the rule, but this is more the general rule, right? So lat pull down. And again, if you don't know any of these exercises, you can always Google them. Just Google them. I'll give you all the exercises and give you recommendations as well. All right, so after lat pull downs, you can do dips. If you can't do a regular dip, you can do seated chest, seated tricep on the machines. This way, it's also working the dips. It's going to work your lower chest, and it's going to work the triceps for the dips. After that, lateral raises, because you can see a lot of these exercises are working our anterior shoulders. Lateral raises are going to work your side shoulders, right? Your lateral right here. And those ones are the ones where you're raising up the dumbbell this way. You're going to hit the side shoulders there. Lateral raises. And then afterwards, every workout that you finish, you're only going to work out twice a week with this routine. You're gonna end it with your core, right? So your core muscles think about everything except for your arms and your legs. That's your core. So you can do your sit-ups, you can do side bends, you can do lower back. Anything to hit the core, corrective exercises, you can do face pulls. So if in case your posture is here, you want to get your posture up, right? That's going to be part of your core corrective exercises. So that will do it for day one. That'll be on our Saturday. Remember, we're only working out twice a week because Weekend Warrior. Next is Sunday. So Sunday is going to be your legs and your arms. Why we didn't start legs on the first? Because most people like to work their chest muscles, their back muscles, their shoulders before the legs. So, and then that way, if you get sore on Sunday, you have many days to recover, right? And Sunday, usually people do barbecues or cookouts and stuff. That gives you plenty of protein to feed the muscles. Again, sleep in, it's the weekend, sleep in, go to the gym in the afternoon, late in the afternoon, and then you go party later, right? Romanian deadlift. Why didn't I put deadlift? Because a lot of people mess up the deadlift. If you're not that experienced as a weightlifter, you're going to probably try to squat the deadlift, and that's not going to build your posterior chain. It's going to build more of your quads. So we have the squat for that, right? So Romanian deadlift, again, if you're not familiar with these exercises, you can Google them, right? Squat. Different ways to do squat. You could do barbell, you could do kettlebell, you could do dumbbell, you can put a backpack on, you can go off box squats. The thing is just to do the exercises, right? And be consistent with them. Any weight training, any routine, if you don't put in at least 3-4 months, you're not going to see any results. Best would be like half a year, but just keep consistent with the exercises. That's going to help you a lot. So after you do your squats, you go to leg curls. You're going to see that it's like the exercise machines where you're doing the back of your legs, the hamstrings. Leg curls, again, as far as sets, anywhere from 3 to 4 reps. Again, if you're looking for muscle mass, 8 to 12 is the best number. If you're looking for endurance, you want to shed body fat, 10 to 15. And if you're looking for strength, anywhere from 5 to 8. But when it comes to leg extensions, leg curls machines, try to hit at least 10 reps. Don't try to do a bunch of weight. Those machines are not really for muscle growth. They're more for aesthetics, to build you up, to define your muscles. The ones where you do want to do a lot of weight would be like your deadlifts, your squats, your bench presses, your rows. And then after you build up your foundation, then you can go for the definition. After that, leg extension. Leg extension is going to hit your quadricep muscles. So you're working the back of your leg. Now you're going to work the front of the leg, above the knee to get the well-defined quadriceps. That's going to take time for your quadriceps to be well-defined. If you've been a sprinter or somebody who runs a lot, you're going to have your legs kind of defined. Some people kind of struggle with it more, but nonetheless, you want to work the leg muscles, right? After that, what we all like to work, especially if you're a man, you like to work the arms, right? So barbell curls, you can do barbell curls because those are going to help your arms grow. You don't like the barbell curls, you can do the dumbbell curls. You can do cable curls. The thing is, again, just to do the exercises, because people, when I sit down with all my clients, are like, I don't like to do this, I don't like to do that. So I like to give options. But at the end of the day, there's only so many options you could do, and there's only so many things you could do. You're still going to have to put the work in, no matter what routine you're going to do. It's going to take a little bit of work. But this routine is easy to do. You can blast through this in half an hour. At the most, it'll take you 45 minutes. So you have a busy weekday. Busy work week. You don't work out during the week because you're working 10, 12, 14 hours. You're working 2 jobs. You're exhausted. Don't go to the gym because you're probably going to get hurt. You can go for a walk or whatever. Save the weekend. Sleep in as long as you can, right? It's your weekend. And then go to the gym late in the afternoon. Take your pre-workout. Blast through the thing. It shouldn't even take you more than an hour. So you're looking at less than 2 hours a week, and you will build muscle with this program. Again, you will build muscle with this program, no matter what. You know what I mean? Especially if you haven't been working out in a long time. It's not going to take that much to build muscle. A few sets here and there, you're going to start seeing results, right? Next is tricep extensions. You can use the rope. You can use the bar. You can lay down and do tricep extensions. It just depends on what you want to do. And again, just like day one, we're going to finish with our core. This could be your sit-ups. It could be your side bends. Could be your side crunches. Could be your accordion crunches. Could be your dead bugs. Could be anything that works that. And then I'd always end up with the corrective exercise. Most people's posture is here. So I would end up with the corrective exercise with your face pulls. And that's going to help you out. Because remember, just a bonus tip here. The human head weighs about approximately 10 pounds when your ear's over your shoulder. For every inch forward, add 20 pounds. So if you walk around like this, it's 20 pounds on your spine. If you're getting a lot of tension headaches, it's probably because of that. 3 inches forward, 30 pounds, 4 inches forward, that's 40 pounds on your spine if you're walking like this. If you're walking around Texas, you're sitting like this, you're going to develop, by the time you're 40, 50, whatever, a lot of mass on the upper spine. You're going to get that big old mass right there, and you're going to look like this, and it's irreversible once you get there. So work out. You're only going to get one body. Do your best. A lot of people don't know my background. I was a holistic health practitioner 8 years, licensed massage therapist for 8 years, certified personal trainer now 18 years, master's in nutrition, master's in kinesiology. So, I teach at the college level. So I do these little videos for people who want to learn. I'm trying to get people to the YouTube channel here. People who don't want to go to college, but we want somebody who kind of knows what they're talking about at that, collegiate level. Things that are going to help you out. People who want to be realistic. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there, a lot of fitness channels and stuff, but a lot of people that advice, it's not really backed up by science. They're just saying a lot of things. And, a lot of people use a lot of supplements that are probably you can't find at GNC, if you know what I mean. So for the average American, for the average person who just wants to get a little stronger, a little bit better shape, here's your routine. If you want, I'm going to put this in the GS7 Fit live video streams. The playlist, go over it again. And, let me know how it goes. And if you like the channel, subscribe, hit the little bell. Hopefully we can build a community, get some ideas, get some question and answers, and get like a moderator next time so, they can answer questions or whatever. Because I just do the video, and then later on I go back and look at the live stream. And if you have any questions, anybody leaves the information, anything that's legitimate, I'll respond. But besides that, man, have a good weekend, and I hope the routine helped you. Take care. All right. Ending it now.